I'm Bill McKeever, the founder and director of Mormonism Research Ministry. My experience with Mormonism really goes back to when I became a Christian back in the mid-1970s. I was a brand new believer, but I had a lot of LDS friends, and especially through work, I came to know a lot of Mormon people, great people. I was curious about what they believed, and so through a relationship that I had with one Mormon acquaintance, I remember one day we sat down and I brought my Bible and he brought his books, and we just started talking about theology. And naturally, the more I started studying Mormonism, the more concerned I became for my Mormon friends. That compelled me to start buying Mormon books just to read the primary sources. I had one book that was written by a Christian about Mormonism, and I mainly bought that book just for his footnotes, just to see what books he was citing. And so I started going to libraries and actually buying LDS books just to see what exactly the Mormon leaders were teaching. One thing led to another. A lot of people were calling me up saying they were having missionaries come over, and they wanted me to kind of help out with some questions that they could ask and in the discussion. And as you know, things happened. In 1979, I felt to start Mormonism Research Ministry, kind of in more in an official capacity, putting out a newsletter to people who would ask. And that's really how I got started in this ministry. And it's been incredible to see all the people that have come to a saving knowledge of the Jesus of the Bible just by challenging the Mormons in what they believe, asking them questions about what they believe. You don't need to be obnoxious, you don't need to be mean-spirited, but just ask them what is it they believe, and through those questions you can kind of show them there's a lot of inconsistencies, not only in their history, but there's inconsistencies in their doctrine, and certainly their main doctrines are not biblical teachings. They all go back to either Joseph Smith or Brigham Young. But that's really my whole story. I got involved in this mainly because I'm concerned about the LDS people. It's not because of any animosity or dislike for them. I grew up with them. They were good friends of mine. So I certainly wouldn't want to do this in order to hurt them in any way, but hopefully to give them something that is far better than what they think they have, and that is the assurance of their forgiveness of sins.